Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news, all right, folks. Buckle up because there's some seriously exciting news floating around that could have a massive impact on the Giants' upcoming season. Rumors are swirling, and insiders like Rossini have confirmed that the Cincinnati Bengals are open to trading one of their key pass rushers, Trey Hendrickson, to New York. Yeah, you heard that right. The veteran edge rusher, who's been a relentless sack machine for Cincinnati, might be heading east to join the Giants' defense. And if this deal goes through, it could be a game changer. Let's back up a little and talk about who Trey Hendrickson is, especially at this stage of his career. Hendrickson, now 30, has been a force on the Bengals line since he arrived. In 2025, he put up some eye-popping numbers: 12 sacks, 38 hits, 52 pressures, and a win rate of nearly 20%, which puts him among the top edge rushers in the league. His PFF grade of 92.4 is elite, and he's also been a disruptive presence against the run with an 87.8 run defense grade. What's even more impressive is that Hendrickson forced 5 fumbles last season, showing he's not just about sacks, but creating turnovers and chaos on the field. He's played every game, demonstrating durability and consistency, traits the Giants desperately need along their front seven. Speaking of stats, Hendrickson has racked up a total of 68 sacks since 2017, which is definitely in the same league as some of the most feared pass rushers of his era, like Justin Tuck. His burst off the line and relentless pursuit make him a nightmare for quarterbacks, and at this point in his career, he's only getting better. The Bengals, meanwhile, have some reasons for considering a trade. Their cap situation is tight, with about $12 million in cap space for 2026, and with Joe Burrow demanding upwards of $300 million in his next contract. They've got to make some tough choices. They also need to prioritize re-signing key players like T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, while trying to shore up their offensive line, which has been a bit of a weak spot. They're also looking to draft younger edge players, like Sam Hubbard, whose PFF grade has declined to around 70.4, so Hendrickson might be the odd man out if they're trying to free up cap space and rebuild their roster. Now, why would the Giants be interested? Well, right now, our front seven is ranked 23rd in the league with just 24 sacks. That's nowhere near good enough, especially when facing teams with strong offensive lines like the Cowboys or Eagles. Kayvon Thibodeaux has been promising, but he's still developing. Adding Hendrickson to the mix would give us a dynamic duo with Thibodeaux, creating a nightmare of pressure for opposing quarterbacks. Based on projections, a pairing of Hendrickson and Kayvon could produce around 38 sacks combined, with pressure rates skyrocketing to nearly 44%. That's serious firepower. Not only would it boost our pass rush, but it would also elevate our run defense, pushing us into the top 10 against the run, which is crucial for controlling the game. Looking at the numbers, when Hendrickson lines up against blockers like Lawrence Guy, he averages about 6-8 pressures per 100 snaps, with a 25% win rate. That's the kind of dominance that can transform a defense from middle of the pack to one of the league's most feared. It's reminiscent of the Giants, pass rush legends from 2007, who consistently disrupted quarterbacks and created chaos all season long. If the Giants can land Hendrickson, it's not just an upgrade for one season. It's a statement that they're serious about contending now and for the future. Their odds to win a Super Bowl, which were at plus 120,000 earlier this year, could drop dramatically to around plus 5,200 with a player of Hendrickson's caliber joining the roster. That's a huge shift, and it could be the missing piece that turns a good team into a legitimate contender. Think about how Hendrickson's presence would energize the entire defense. It's not just about sacks. It's about creating a culture of relentless pressure, forcing turnovers, and setting up the offense with short fields. The Giants have already shown flashes of promise this season, but to truly take the next step, they need that elite edge rusher who can consistently get after the quarterback. Hendrickson has proven he can do just that. His ability to disrupt offensive schemes, combined with Thibodeaux's raw talent, would give the Giants a front that strikes fear into any opponent. And considering how the NFC East is shaping up, with teams like the Eagles and Cowboys always looking to bolster their defenses, locking in Hendrickson would send a clear message. The Giants are here to compete, and they're serious about returning to the top. Now, let's talk about the broader implications. If the Giants secure Hendrickson, it's more than just a defensive upgrade. It's a statement of intent. It shows they're willing to spend and make bold moves to get back into the playoff picture. The NFC East is stacked with talented quarterbacks and tough defenses, so having a guy like Hendrickson rushing from the edge gives you a huge advantage. It also opens up opportunities for other players on defense to shine, knowing they can rely on Hendrickson to draw double teams or occupy blockers, freeing up others to make plays. Plus, it's a morale boost for the team and fans alike, a veteran leader who's been to the playoffs and knows what it takes to win. Of course, nothing is guaranteed in the NFL, and trades like this involve a lot of moving parts. The Giants would probably have to part with some draft capital and maybe a player or two, but the upside is worth it. It's a calculated risk for a team that's been knocking on the door of playoff success and is eager to take that final leap into contention. The front office has shown they're not afraid to make bold decisions, and bringing in Hendrickson could be the piece that finally pushes them over the edge. As we look ahead, the NFL landscape is shifting rapidly, and the Giants are positioning themselves to be a major player in that shift. The addition of a proven pass rusher like Hendrickson wouldn't just improve the team, it would elevate the entire franchise's prospects. With a strong front, the Giants could see their odds of making a deep playoff run improve significantly, perhaps even giving us that shot at another Super Bowl. Fans have been waiting for a moment like this, a chance to see their team dominate on defense, disrupt quarterbacks, and finally bring that Lombardi trophy back to New York. So stay tuned, because if this trade happens, it's going to be one of the most talked about moves of the offseason. The Giants are clearly aiming high, and adding a player like Hendrickson could be the spark they need to ignite a new era of success. As always, we'll be here to keep you updated, breaking down every development and analyzing what it all means for your beloved Giants. This is the kind of move that could shape the future of the franchise, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest New York Giants news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think Hendrickson would be the perfect fit to turn our pass rush into one of the league's best? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Giants news. Let's keep this conversation going and keep our team fired up for what's to come. The future's looking bright, and with a move like this, the Giants could be back on top sooner than we think.